Reps are where the gold is. Lee Priest's Leg Day Revelation. Lee Priest, reps are where the gold is. Most people chase heavy weights, thinking that's the key to big legs, but they're missing the truth. I've seen some of the strongest squatters in the world, like Fred Hatfield, lift over 1,000 pounds and still have small legs. I used to squat between 500 to 700 pounds, and my results came from one thing: heavy weights for high reps. That's the real secret. Man, lifting weights, it's not just about how much weight you lift, it's about your form, technique, and intensity. When those are on point, size and strength will follow. When Lee Priest says reps are where the gold is, he's shaking up a common bodybuilding myth. The idea that bigger legs come from lifting the heaviest weights possible. According to him, that's only half the story. The heavy weight trap. Priest puts it bluntly: most people chase heavy weights, thinking that's the key to big legs, but they're missing the truth. He points out an interesting contrast. Even some of the strongest squatters in the world, men like Fred Hatfield, who famously squatted over 1,000 pounds, didn't always have the leg size to match. That means raw load isn't everything. The real secret: heavy weights plus high reps. Priest admits that he himself squatted in the 500 to 700 pound range, but what made the difference wasn't just how much he squatted, it was how he squatted it. He emphasizes: use heavy weights, but pair them with high reps. Form, technique, and intensity matter far more than simply piling on kilos. When those three are dialed in, size and strength follow. Why reps count? Metabolic stress and volume. High rep sets generate muscle fatigue, blood flow, and cellular stress, key drivers of muscle growth. Time under tension. More reps mean more time the muscle is working. That often translates into size gains. Technique reinforcement. With more reps you have to maintain form. You can't just throw the weight. That means better muscle recruitment. Avoiding purely strength-only bias. Priest notes the paradox: someone who can squat enormous loads might still lack leg size if they neglect volume, technique, and hypertrophy-oriented stress. If you train legs, or any body part, and want to incorporate Priest's philosophy, choose a challenging weight, something heavy but manageable for higher repetition ranges, e.g., 8 to 15 reps, or sets of 12 to 20 if you want more volume. Ensure your form is strict: no sloppy reps, full range, controlled descent and ascent. Maintain intensity. Fewer sets may be fine if you push each set near failure or technical failure. Monitor volume and recovery. Higher reps mean more fatigue, adjust rest and recovery accordingly. Mix strength phases with high rep hypertrophy phases. Sometimes lift heavy for 4 to 6 reps, sometimes push for 12 to 20, but always with technique and tension. Priest's message is a reminder to avoid one-dimensional training. The heavy weight equals size equation isn't always reliable. Especially for mirror muscles like legs, shoulders and arms, where shape, fullness and separation matter as much as raw load. In a sport saturated with maximal lift claims and ego-driven sessions, the idea that reps are where the gold is cuts through the noise. It asks you to evaluate how you lift, not just how much. Final take. Lee Priest's insight serves as a practical guide. If your legs, or other muscles, aren't growing despite lifting heavy, maybe it's time to revisit your reps, your form, and your intensity. Size is not simply a byproduct of weight, it's a byproduct of smart training with purpose. In his words, go beyond sheer load. Focus on reps that challenge your muscle fully, in control, with intention. That's where the gold lies.